Good morning, everybody. How are you all doing this fine Wednesday morning? That's right, it's Wednesday. James here, of course, your host on the Dragon Blogger channel over here on Amazon and all these other social medias that we're on right now. We're going to try and get through this show. We're going to try and have some fun. We're going to show you guys some very cool products. We're going to show you guys some headsets, some security cameras, some other stuff, maybe some workout equipment, maybe some massage stuff. You never know what's thrown in these shows that we're going to be showing you guys. Now, with that, it is definitely Wednesday. I can feel it. I can also feel some other things. If you guys don't notice, my face is pretty swollen. We'll get through it though. We'll have fun. We're going to do some stuff. You guys are going to notice that I'm also hard candy in my mouth because for certain reasons. Now, we're going to start this off, like I said, with some security cameras. We're going to talk about the SafeMo 4K AI security camera. Now, this is actually a really cool little security camera that's going to actually do very well for you guys, but it's going to do 4K resolution in a nice little package. Now, this is a solarized system, so it does have two 5-watt panels to actually keep these cameras fully charged and running throughout the year. You don't have to plug them in and do that. Now, there's a $20 clippable coupon. It does come with two cameras, two solar panels, and of course, the hard base or the actual home base that you connect to. It has 32 gigabytes of storage built into the home base, which is great. You guys can expand it with an SD card if you really want to with that. Now, it's 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi connectability, so the home base does need to be in kind of centered reach of these cameras to have the connections with that. But then it's also going to connect up to your actual home internet or router, and you guys are going to use the SafeMo app to record and stream through this and watch and stuff. Two-way audio with these cameras, so you guys have two-way audio, which is actually really, really cool with that. And that's actually the really beautiful piece, and it's actually amazing. Now, with this, I'm going to kind of tell you guys a few things. First and foremost, built-in spotlight. IP68.5 waterproof rating, motion detection, smart motion zones, two-way talking so you guys can talk in and out, removable batteries so if you guys want to get other batteries, they have batteries that swap out as well. Auto motion tracking, smart AI control, and 130 degrees field of view. Sheila, good morning. Good morning. Ignore my swollen face, Sheila. Should be able to store about 6 months of footage off the 32 gigabytes, depending on how much activity or the area you put it in, with that on hand. Now, 4K resolution with 8 times zoom, which is actually beautifully well done. Simply installed, comes with all the mounting hardware, and that's where it's going to go with that. And that's actually kind of cool. Oh, yeah, Sheila, just ignore the face, all right? Just ignore this face. I almost put a mask on. The camera system is really well done, guys. 2160p resolution with that 4K resolution, which is great. The solar charging is going to allow you to keep that charge, and that 5-watt charging capability should give you enough charge throughout the day to keep it running all night, every day, and on with that. Yeah. No, it's actually the talking part it's so bad. Oh. I'm trying to have hard candy in my mouth and everything. It's not helping. Well, we're good. We're good. We'll get through this, hopefully. Now, f1.6 lens aperture, so guys, 40 feet of range of connectability of viewing range was actually. It wouldn't matter. That would not help, Sheila. So, great little cameras. These are actually amazing. And the software is simplified. Pretty easy to use. You guys get all the hardware. There's your solar panels. Got a nice long cable, over 10 feet. With that, of course. And right here, guys, you can have it seen, showed, set up, connected. You guys can see the actual camera on my wall. And you guys can see the actual app on the other side. Oh, good morning, Phil. Alright, guys, I'm just going to sit here and be like, oh, I wish anybody on this. All right, person detection, vehicle detection, package detection, and all of the other cool stuff, guys. Just start activating, moving around, playing with the software, and you're going to have fun. Like I said, two-way audio, guys. So you guys can do the two-way audio on the actual camera. You'll be able to pinch and zoom, so you guys can zoom in too. You guys can take snapshots. You guys can instantly start recording extra clips. You guys can even press the audio, listen in, or talk. It's up to you how you work with it. Now, $349. There's actually a cool little piece, guys. With I think it's like $20 clippable coupon as well. Save yourself a few bucks on top of it, but while protecting your place, it's a no-brainer. Safe Mode did really good. I'm gonna compare this to, and I don't compare stuff to a lot of stuff lately. I don't like to compare them, but I'm gonna compare this system to like the Eufy system. If you guys have seen the Eufy security camera systems, this is kind of compared to that. It's got that feel. It's got the app feel. It's got the app control just like it. If you guys saw in the video and if you ever seen the Eufy app, pretty much almost identical. It's crazy. I don't want to say that maybe Eufy made them. All right, I don't want to say that because I don't know, but pretty similar. Great resolution. If you guys want, both great options, but Safe Mode, guys, right here, $349.99, $20 clickable coupon with that. So kind of cool. Have you guys ever seen door speakers? You ever seen a door speaker in a car? Some of you probably have. But have you ever seen a door speaker this big in your car? Yes, this is one of my door speakers. All right. This is one of my door speakers for my car. I'm just gonna say. If you guys don't get the grasp of how big that is, put it next to my head. This is one of the door speakers right there. It's a big speaker, guys. Oh. Gotta have fun sometimes, right? What do we got next? I think we got some EXA products. So EXA. Let's see if I can grab this. Who's all working from home today? You're looking for that next? Alright guys, we're going to show you guys the EXA E900X headset. Now this is a wireless connecting headset that's going to actually be phenomenally well done with the actual beautiful microphone. Now the EXA E900X is a 5.8G wireless gaming headset. So it's a 5.8 connectability. It's almost like 6G connect. Amazing. Has Bluetooth as well, so if you guys want Bluetooth, you guys can Bluetooth it. That's up to you. I'm going to say go with the wireless connection. It's either USB-C or USB-A. You guys can disconnect it, switch through whatever connection port you have. Now, yes, this is going to be like a $109 headset, but there's a $20 clippable coupon. But that 5.8 gigahertz ultra low latency is a phenomenal low latency. Now, 50mm neodymium drivers, 7.1 stereo surround sound built in. Now, that 7.1 virtual surround is actually well done in this one. The chip actually helps produce that, but the diaphragm that's built in also produces it even better. So if you guys are doing a surround sound test, maybe you pulled one up on YouTube or something, it will do well for you with it. It's going to produce that surround sound stuff with that, which is actually kind of cool. And it's going to do well with that on hand if you guys need to. It's going to produce it. It's going to work out well. Now, the comfortability with this, it fits on very amazingly well for you guys. You guys are going to be able to wear these for a long period of time. Has ENC built-in microphone. The ENC microphone is going to produce and block out about 90 to 93% of the background noise for you guys. So you guys can still have a great conversation even if you're gaming, talking with friends, or whatever you need with it. Now, it is what's called a protein leather headband and ear cushions. The ear cushions are actually nice and thick, though, so is the headband. It's going to do well for you. Wide range of connectability. You guys can connect up through laptop, Mac OS, PlayStation, PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4. You guys can do Nintendo Switch, Xbox, TVs, your computers, whatever you really want. Multiple points of connection. So if you use the USB, you guys can connect it up in all of those ways. Now, yes, you guys can even use the USB-C connectability, so you don't do latency with that. It's just going to be wired connection. That's really up to you. 2.5 hour time, about 23 hours of work time with the LED lights off. You can't shut them off, so don't worry about it. It's just one of those things. So you guys should do very, very well with this. It's got volume control, microphone mute, multifunction button. That's going to be like for the background removal and everything. It's also going to be for shutting off the lights. It's got indicator lights, Type-C charging cable, but still has a 3.5 millimeter wired mode. So the wired mode is going to allow you to play it and use it without having to worry about, let's say, battery dying. So this is a phenomenal little headset. It's a great little piece. If you guys are looking, EXA, they have you covered with that. So that's the EXA E900Xs. We also have the EXA E900 Pros that we'll show you guys in a minute, but we're going to show you guys a trucker style headset.
Today we're taking a look at these H1s from EXA. These are an AI-powered ENC wireless trucker-style headset. Everything you guys hear right now is coming from this headset as it's being used live. You guys are hearing everything that I hear and use. Now, this does have 1,800 minutes of talk time. It is Bluetooth 5.0.
Hey,
Now, if
what's
you're
up,
using
buddy?
this for music, you're going to get about 57 hours of usage off music. It will take about an hour and a half to charge this, guys, which is kind of cool. Now, it does display the power of the battery left of this headset on your phone or whatever you connect it to if you need. Now, with the Bluetooth 5.0, you get about 50 meters or 164 feet away from the device with this one, guys, which is actually really cool. That way you don't get disconnects and stuff. Now, this is the mic is an AI noise canceling microphone, so it does have their ENC connection. They do give you this very cool little cloth carrying bag with drawstring if you guys need for that as well. Now, you are also going to be greeted with the charging cable. It's just a standard USB to USB-C charging cable if you guys need for that. Now, on the side of this, guys, right here is a microphone mute button. If I hit that, I can mute it. There's
We really don't need it to have the sound, guys. The microphone can rotate fully all the way around. So if you guys want to use it on the left or right side, you can adjust the microphone to work that way, which is great. Microphone mute has the mute on it, so it's got a great mute. It's got good sound quality and a great long distance of connectability for it. If you guys want that good long distance of connectability, do that. It's going to allow you to walk all the way down to the end of your semi truck if you're a truck driver, or it's going to allow you to walk into the other room without a problem. It's a phenomenal little headset that does do well for you. Now remember, it's a one-sided headset, so that's where it's going to work for you with that one. It's just a really, really cool little. Now, like I said, we just showed you guys the 900X, which was like the wireless set. Now we're going to show you guys the 900 Pros, which is also another beautiful little.
And today we're taking a look at the EXA.
Now, I don't know why you guys let me do these long videos sometimes, but you guys do. Now we're going to talk about it. Again, 50 millimeter drivers. That's going to produce a great sound quality, detachable microphone. It's a wired style, so 7.1, but it has to be wired connections with that. Now, it's a cool little piece right there. So it's going to do very, very phenomenally well when you're trying to do stuff like that for this. And that's the actual cool piece that's phenomenal, right? So if you guys are looking for something like that, that's what this is going to do. And it's going to actually do quite a bit for that variations of usability. Now, 7.1 surround sound, phenom. I mean, I'm telling you guys, it's phenom. It does do that 7.1 like you would expect. All day comfort from the thick earmuffs and the padding around the headset. USB or 3.5 connection, which means you guys can go from like PC to your Xbox Ones or your mobile devices that have a 3.5 jack connection. A lot of headsets don't have those no more for your phones and stuff, so do notice that. Not going to be compatible with your older Xbox. You'll need the adapter for that one, unfortunately. Detachable microphone, again, has ENC, so it's built in. It's going to allow you to, of course, do that. Now, Some other variations with this is the wide compatibility, but also you guys can use all this. Now, setting up for USB on the PS4, you're gonna have to actually go into what's called output device setting, and you're gonna have to adjust it to, like, I think it's like all audio, and then when you go to all audio, it's gonna pick and choose what it's gonna be. Oh. Now that's the way it works with that one. I mean, it's still a wide variety, wide range of usability with it. Sound quality is phenomenal with these, and it's a price point headset. It's like 48% off today, so it's like $36. At 48% off, you're getting a headset that is just above par. Now, yes, it's a wired variation, so some of you are probably going to be like, I don't know about that. And I totally understand that. If you use a wired headset, you're going to love this one. Now, I got hiccups and sneezes and all the other weird things, but hey, right there, guys, Exa, Exa, Exa. Now, we also have the Star Engine Pros, I think we're going to show you guys. So let me see. James here. Today we're taking a look. And again, another 6-minute video for a headset that doesn't need to be a 6-minute video. Now, this is the Star Engine Pros. Now, it's going to have a multi-point connection for you. Now, with it, still 7.1 surround sound style for this. It's going to work with PC, PS4, PS5, depending on how you connect it. Either USB-C, USB-A, or 3.5. You have the multiple points of connections with it. Detachable microphone again, $8 clippable coupon. Now, with the multi-connections, it means you guys can do from your iPads all the way to your Xboxes to your PlayStations to your PCs to your tablets, whatever you really want. 7.1 surround sound, again, that testing will do well. The microphone on this one's a little bit better than the last headset that we showed you. It's got a 99.8% dynamic noise reduction through the EXA dual microphone setup. Now it's got multi-diaphragm. So the multi-diaphragm is what's going to produce that 7.1 surround sound all the way around for you. It's got a volume control on it. It's got microphone mute. It's got a light switch. You guys can turn the lights off or on. That's up to you. That also is going to allow you to turn on the 7.1 surround sound switch as well. Now, the other part is a Type-C audio interface, and that's your connecting plus charging capability and all that other stuff, right? Now, you also have the microphone interface, which is a 3.5 connectability on top of it. Now, with it again, you still have nice thick earmuffs. That's going to allow you to do it, but it's a metal structure all the way around with 50mm driver. The 50mm drivers with the diaphragms that they do is going to do well. Now, remember, the call mic is a unidirectional, but the noise identifying mic is an omnidirectional. So the noise identifying mic omnidirectional means it's going to pick up from every direction, remove that sound, and then the call mic is just going to pick up from your face, which is your voice chat, while the other mic is pulling all of that background sound out, which is what you really want from a headset. Frequency response, they say about 20 hertz to 20 kilohertz. You're not getting 20 hertz out of this headset just going there, right? You're not going to notice a 20 hertz baseline off of this headset. I'm saying it now. I am just going to be honest. I mean, I can play in 20s down in my car, but of course I got, multiple speakers in the box tuned and everything else. It takes a lot to do that. This headset produces great sound, probably in the 40 hertz range on up, right? So you'll still hear the 30 hertz tones. 20 hertz is just going to be a little bit harder. What's up, Wiley? How you doing, buddy? I appreciate that, man. So, phenomenal headsets. Exa does a really good job with those headsets. If you're looking for something like that, you won't go wrong with that. Now, I believe the next piece is a Sheila video. So let's see. Sheila, is this you?
Light. It's so amazing. And of course, it's by Govee. It's RGBIC. You can tap the top of it and control it with that. All of the things you can do it with the app. So It's so beautiful. You see the bottom, it has a base underneath the glass, and then the rest of it is alive. And it has 64 scene modes, just straight colors or just a regular light lamp, right? But who would do that when it does all of this dancing and all of these effects? And you can see the effects in the app here. There, it's dimmable, or you can have it up to full brightness. And I'm showing it with these other products that do a similar thing. I love this plasma type effect. It's it's so cool. So very cool. So it is a corded light and you have to plug it in because it needs the power to be this amazing. It's 4.3 inches in diameter, 4.3 inches wide, 8.8 inches.
Alright, so as she's saying, guys, multiple scenes and variations in colorways. It's a cool little tabletop piece. Definitely a conversation piece. Now, I love the glow. I actually would like to have one of these on my table. It's really cool. And she's got that Olight globes next to it, which is even setting it off even more. Now, I do see she has a mouse down there trying to get that glowy effect with the RGB off of that. I get the ambiance that she's trying to throw out there, but hey, the lamp itself speaks for itself. Now you guys can do AI. Of course, Hazel's like, "Hey mom, throw me in the video, mom. Throw me in the video. I could pull more views." See, look, here I am. Look, oh, it's beautiful glow. Can I lick it, mom? Yep. See, right there. You just gotta have Hazel on the show. Now, quality piece. $69. I don't know if there's a clippable coupon. I don't have that web page open in front of me. I will check though for you guys. Sometimes there's clip. Yep, $5 clippable coupon, which is great. Now, this is what's called the Table Lamp 2, which is cool. So they do have the Table Lamp 2. They have bundle packages if you guys want bundle packages as well. It's got to have a lot of different colorways. Touch control, so you can touch it, but you can also talk to it if you want to. So many scenes and variations, guys. Govy, 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 Govy is all I gotta say about it. I have Govy all around me, guys. It's beautiful. See by my mouse and yeah. I saw the Olights. I saw the Olight. I got an Olight too as well. I have me an Olight light. I just don't have one of those cool little tabletop chargers that so I can leave it on all the time.
There for the Dragon bloggers, and I'm very.
All right, next up is gonna be probably Phil. Now, you guys are probably hearing the voices before I am. I have my sound off. Cannot put earbuds in my ears, so I have no feedback today. So hopefully everything's going good. And I have a question for the people that are listening in. How's the microphone? How's the microphone and all the background removal? Is the background removal good? Is it cutting in and out? Just my question. Oh. All right. Yeah, we got a fill video. You like full? What do you mean? So no. My background software removal had a huge update. It does no longer. It no longer gives you the adjustments it did before. So I have no adjustments to it. I can't adjust the. I can't move the background software removal out some. So yeah. Cool. We usually I ran it at about 50% removal, so you guys would still hear background, and it would because before my voice would pop and crackle, but it seems like the new software kind of fixed it. All right, guys. Up next is the Azopa ZR1 RC 1080p. Actually, I think this is a 2560 by 1600 QHD IPS display. If I remember right off the top of my head. Now, if you guys don't know, I'm a cinnamon freak, so I'm gonna start eating the cinnamon piece of candy. Now here we go with this nice little portable monitor that can be used for pretty much whatever you want. Second monitor, first monitor, you guys can extended display. That's up to you. 123% RGB colorway gambit with it. It's a 2.5K projection style, 16 to 10 aspect ratio. Now, it's a cool one right here. Type C with the USB-A and HDMI input for you guys. The USB-A and Type C port is going to be more like your multi-function connections, and your HDMI is going to be your connection to, let's say, another device. The Type C is going to be your power port or power connector. Now, you can technically use it as a single cable to do as the on a laptop, the power and of course connect up, but you have the other connection. 8-bit colorway, 16.7 million colors, 12,001 contrast ratio, 16.10 screen with HDR, low light blue light setting built in, multiple ports, volume up, menu scroll, and other pieces set on this. Can be used in landscape or portrait mode if you want to with that. About an 80-degree field of view, so anything over 80 degrees, you're not going to see on the screen. So, kind of cool little piece. Great little option. This would be good to add a monitor to like a Nintendo Switch, Xbox, PlayStations, mobile devices, your laptops, even your PC if you really wanted to. Easily done and accessible with it. Price point, about $109. It's a good price point for this. It does have speakers, and I'm going to tell you guys, the speakers are really low. They're not the world's loudest speakers. You're probably not getting this for the speaker. It does come with the 3 cables. It's going to be USB-C to USB-A, USB-C to USB-C, or an HDMI to HDMI to mini HDMI, or it might be HDMI to HDMI. I can't remember off the top of my head what colorway you guys can see right there. Phil's using little dragons and stuff, but great little option, cool little piece. If you guys need a monitor like that, our Zopa has got you covered, guys, with the ZR1 or the Z1RC. Yeah, I can speak sometimes. Now, another cool option would be kind of like, let's say, multi-connection. So you guys want to use the same keyboard and mouse on 2 PCs. Or you guys want to use multiple 4K resolution monitors. You guys can do that with this next piece.
See Phil here for the Dragon Bloggers, and here I'm very.
Don't need the sound yet again. We can just do this. This is a KVM switch, and this is, of course, from AV Access. This is going to be like a $200 product, and that's because, well, let's be honest, it does quite a bit for you. Now, it's a dual docking, so you guys can dock 2 PCs onto the same monitor setup, which also then means you guys can use the same keyboard and mouse on both of those PCs and switch back and forth. The power connection's kind of weird on this one. I'm just going to be honest with you. It does have a USB-C port, 2 USB-A ports on the front, SD card slot, 3.5 connectability on that as well. We flip it around to the back side, guys, and you're going to have even more connection. 4 more USB-As, 2 more USB-Cs, 2 HDMI outputs, of course the lane Ethernet connection, and the beautiful 4K connection. So you guys do 4K resolution through those plugs if you have the monitors or TVs to do so. Once you have it hooked up, guys, it is, of course, a wiring nightmare. And I'm just going to always say it. I'm 100% honest with you guys with my video or with my stream. This is a Phil video. I call it a wiring nightmare because you have so many wires coming out of one box. And let's be honest, all of our PCs, when we have PCs hooked up, are a wiring nightmare. There might be some people out there that clean up their wires. That's not me. It's not Justin. I can tell you it's not me or Justin because we're always disconnecting, reconnecting so much stuff. I just leave it a wiring nightmare. So cool little piece. I like this. Being able to swap through 2 different PCs or 2 different PCs, multiple monitor connections. You guys can do that. Keep using the same keyboard and mouse, maybe wireless. You have those options. It'll allow you to switch back and forth. Cool little piece. I can also tell you the cinnamon's getting really hot. All right. Up next is Yunzi L75 and the L75 Pro. We're going to start with the L75.
Phil here for the Dragon Bloggers, and I'm excited to showcase for you this Yunzi low-profile wireless and mechanical gaming keyboard. Model number is L75. Here's everything that comes in the box. The user's manual to get you up and running and show you how the different functions work at the keys. Quick start guide to show you all the different functions that the keys have and all the lighting effects and all the programmable keys. 2 additional red, very low-profile switches. 5 other key caps if you want to reprogram some of your keys to do different functions. Dual-sided switch puller and keycap puller. Standard USB-A to USB-C cable to connect to your computer. Very nice Yunzi logo and branded dust cover to keep the keys clean while you are not using your keyboard. So here is the keyboard itself.
Really?
And yes, it is a very low-profile keyboard. The keyboard is so thin, it's
Nothing's
thinner than
changed.
some laptops I've used. I do like
Alright.
this nice black and green color.
We will drop off the sound. No one wants to hear Phil. He's too loud. Too loud, man. Just too loud. All right. Sheila said Phil's too loud. We don't want to hear his voice. That's what I heard. All right. 75% keyboard, multiple point connection, Bluetooth, Type-C, or 2.4 gigahertz. Low latency connectability for that with, of course, the wireless connection or the wired connection. Bluetooth, not so much. Just going to be honest with you. Now, with this, of course, you got that low profile switches, which are actually nice and quiet. Software for, of course, Windows and Mac, if you guys need to. You guys have the 75% layout, so it's nice and small, perfectly spec'd out with this. South-facing RGB with 18 RGB effects with slim designing and connectability. Swappable keycaps, if you guys really want to, you guys can do that. I have all the specs. I don't need his specs. Now, it's an 81 key style device. It's also backlit with ergonomical 3 modes of connections and peaceability. Hot swappable keys, so you guys can pull them out, remove them, and replace them with the keys you like. Just remember, when you do that, you may lose that low profile switch, and it may make it different for you. That's up to you, though. Now, the IXPE switch pad is nicely well done. It is a PE sandwich foam, so it's going to give you a nice, really quiet click. Unlike my keyboard I use. The keyboard I use is so loud that my wife starts pulling her hair out. Now, it's a really nice piece. Up to 5 devices can be connected up to this if you want to, which is kind of cool. So, 2 different Bluetooth connections. You guys can do, of course, all the wired connections. I think it's actually 3 Bluetooth connections, plus the wireless connection, plus the cable connection. That's up to you. You will have to switch that out through, of course, all of the other pieces. So that's just the way it's going to work. And RGB, not the world's brightest colorway. I'm going to be honest with you. It's not the world's brightest keyboard. It's bright enough, but it's not bright. It does well. Yunzi makes a really, really phenomenal product. Now, the reason I say it's not the brightest keyboard that Yunzi makes, and that's because the X75 Pro, which is still an 82 key keyboard, is a lot brighter. The Yunzi, and that's why right there, it's a see-through case, guys. Fully see-through, crystal clear, plexi all the way around, hot swappable keys, 82 beautiful keys with number pad. That's up to you guys. Multiple color patterns with, of course, easily swappable by putting, I believe it's either Alt or Function. I can't remember which one it was, with the different key patterns on. $63 keyboard right here. Multiple point connection. Bluetooth again, wireless, cable. That's up to you. You guys can pick and choose. Works on Mac or OS. Has a wireless dongle. The dongle does need to be pulled out and connected into a USB port if you're using that way. There is a switch that does have to be switched back and forth to go from Mac to OS. So if you guys are on a Mac PC, you have to put it on a Mac. If you're on OS, like your standard Windows computers, put it on the Windows OS switch. Leave it off if you guys don't want RGB or if you guys want to use the cabled connection in the middle. Switch to the side for Bluetooth. Switch to the opposite side for wireless dongle. The color patterns. Right here, you guys can see how beautifully well done the color patterns are. They pop. They just This keyboard says, hey, look at me. This is the keyboard that Sheila really needed next to that table lamp in that video. Switching keys, guys, beautifully well done. You can type on this all day without a problem. This is the phenomenal X75 Pro transparent keyboard from Unzi. If you're going to get one, check that out. I really like that one. That one's actually amazing. Now, yeah, it doesn't have the number pad on the side. I wish it did. I honestly wished it had the number pad on the side of it because it would be right here on my desk at all times right now. Didn't have it, so I use the number pad quite a bit. I may be one of those ones that still use a number pad as often as I do. So, cool little piece. Awesome loft. Now we got some Govee. Oh, who let me do this video? We're just going to jump for it, guys. This is a 10-foot rope light section for your desk. Walls, TV stands, whatever you really want to, but meant for your desk. Has, of course, all the connections, the curvatures, everything to mount it on a desk, curve around your desk, and perfectly well set. Full RGB colorway. Choose your scenes. Make your own colors. AI control. Strap it to your desk. 3M adhesive connectability is what it's going to do, but it also comes with the mounts that you need. In the app, you guys can adjust, of course, the brightness. You guys can change the scenes, pick and choose the colors. It's up to you. It's pretty much the same rope light that is used in their floor lamps, which is used in their art kit on the wall if you guys want to draw out words, designs. It's pretty much all about the same stuff, right? The only difference is this is a little thinner than some of the others. This one's actually cuttable. Huh? No, I didn't say that. Don't cut it. No, don't cut it. I like these lights. These are actually cool. And of course, me, I wear them around my neck like a snake because I'm a sneaky snake. I like Govee. Govee's phenomenal. You guys should check out Govee. If you haven't played with Govee, I'm going to say check it out. You guys won't be disappointed. $20 clippable coupon on the 10-foot chunk. There's a 16.5 foot section. It's also got a $20 clippable coupon as well. So you guys can get $20 off either section that you want. So normally this is going to be like it's $89.99. Take you $20 off, it's $69.99. $130 for the 16-foot section. Take $20 off, it's $109.99. You see where I'm going here? And you're going to have the lights that's going to light up your life. So, cool pieces. I need notepad. I wonder if I actually have a really cool video. No, let's see. Does the other video show the bathtub? I like to show you guys the bathtub video. The next Bluetooth boombox will look no further. You know what? Let me see if I can pull the video up. I might not be able to, though. Oh, I don't have it no more. Oh, I wanted to show you guys it in the bathtub. Well, all right, we'll just show you guys this quick video. Further than the Soundcore Boom 2 Plus. Now this is 140 watts of power through multiple drivers. You have two 50-watt drivers and two 20-watt Silk Dome tweeters. Now on the side you're going to have these lit up passive radiators that's going to help produce even more bass sound out of it. Now those radiators of course are lit up and can be changed in colorways by a press of a button to change the actual modes and colors for you with that. Now the cool part is guys, fully connectable Bluetooth 5.3. 5.3 is going to give you guys a nice 90-foot plus connection of unobstructed view connectability with it. Now there's a full IPX7 water resistant, means if you drop it in the lake or whatever, it's not going to hurt the device. On the back, you're going to find this nice large cork. This large cork, of course, is going to have a USB-C in and out cable. It's also going to have a 3.5 auxiliary port connection as well. Now, with it, it's going to come with the cable to charge it, but it's also going to come with the strap if you guys want the strap to hang it around your shoulder and carry it around with that. Now it is nice and lightweight, and I did do some preliminary tests, and man, it boggled my mind how loud it truly is. This thing actually produces a good amount of sound. Now remember, 20 hours of playtime is going to be at 50% volume. Anything over that's going to drop your playtime down on this device. Now with it, it's got that bass up 2.0, which means it's going to produce a good amount of bass for you with that. Now 2.2 stereo clarity with this, of course, as well. And it actually has a 30-watt charger that's going to allow you to charge in and out. So in case your phone starts to get a little die on you, charge it up off the back of this and you're good to go. If you're looking for a boombox that's got 140 watts of power, look no further than a Soundcore 2 Plus. So like that guy saying, if you need a beautiful Bluetooth speaker that's going to produce a great sound and is fully waterproof, Anchor, man. Anchor, the Soundcore, boom, 2. Now, guys, I actually did water testing with these. I dumped them in my bathtub with the shower going and the tub full. No problem. Still played in the water. Came out, worked perfectly. Still works to this day. Don't worry about it. Have your fun. Get your stuff going. Just enjoy the Bluetooth connectability of these speakers. That's what I'm going to say. Now, it's a really cool little piece. Now, my kid's about to walk in realizing she didn't lock the door, so she doesn't have to use her keys. And I know she just heard me. Oh, and packages. Yay. Yeah, whatever. It's all good. All right, guys, I'm going to play another video. I'll be right back.
We're talking about the Fantech MB8 portable electric sprayer. Now, this is a nano sprayer, and you've got the big power button over here after you charge it, and you just turn it on by holding on the power button after you put water in it. And then here is the USB-C charging port. I just had it charge, charges very quickly. And then to put the water in the tank, you just simply undo the latches on the side. You pick up a tank. This is an approximately 2.1 gallon tank, just over 7 liters. You can see the little hose nozzle attachment is inside of it, curls up. You just kind of thread it through this opening over here, put it through, put the tank back on top after you fill it with water, and you're good to go. Now, you could fill the tank with water, either just taking it to your sink inside, or in this case, I'm outside and I have the hose, and I'm going to fill the tank with the hose. Now, my hose is...
Yeah, we got Justin doing his little thing there. Hello, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Now, Justin's doing his little thing about this actual piece. I just got a package, so I'm trying to open it up to see what it is. Actually, I was expecting this. Okay. Didn't think I was expecting this stuff, but I was. Now, this little sprayer is going to do well for you guys. You do have to fill up the water tank. It is rechargeable, so you guys don't have to worry about that. You recharge it, and you're good to go. This is going to allow you to, like, let's say, water your plants. It's going to allow you to wash off your deck without having to have a hose. It is a little bit noisier. It's not the world's quietest sprayer, but it does do a good amount of pressure when pressurized. And you're going to see here he has different spray nozzle adjustment. You guys can actually twist it into a jet style, or you guys can do it into a fan spray. Jet style is going to do pretty good for getting, like you guys can see, it's actually pushing those leaves across that actually very well, which is amazing. To be a wireless compression style piece that's rechargeable, that's actually pretty well. And Fantech does a good job with their products like this, and that's actually the cool piece. No, I will tell you though, if you guys are trying to use it as a plant sprayer and you guys use, let's say, like Miracle Grow or something, and you mix it in with the water or whatever you guys do with that, don't use this for anything else because you don't want to mix like chemicals and everything else with that. Just be cautious with it. Well, of course, I'm still sneezing. It's a phenomenal little piece. This is actually really well done. You do have to carry it around. Not a backpack, unfortunately. Wish there was a like backpack carrier. That would have been even cooler. Just one of them things. And right there, he's just showing you guys spraying, but you guys can take it, water down your plants. He's watering vines. Me personally wouldn't be watering vines, but hey, that's up to him. Now, it's a cool little piece like this. It's going to do well. It's, like I said, though, it's not the quietest piece in the world. It's actually louder than their air compressors that do tire air compression. So it's a phenomenal piece. Lee and Danielle, hello. So cool little option. If you guys are looking for something like that, Fantech, they do a really good job with it. I believe we also have the Fantech Fantech X9. This is going to be a Sheila video.
This nifty gadget is the Fantech X9 ultra portable tire inflator for pickup trucks, and it has a 3-in-1 air pump, power station, flashlight, and it's a 6 times faster inflator. It's just absolutely wonderful. You get 5 different memory settings. You can set your tire pressure, and there are charger ports, and I'll charge my phone. So the 6 times faster 18.5-volt cordless tire inflator, it's just 58 seconds. You can inflate a 33-inch truck tire. Well, we just inflated a few pounds, but it was really quick, and this screen is really wonderful. So there's no
I'm waiting for the
guesswork. It will
carousel to
stop
swap.
when it's
There it goes.
done. And this has a large 5-amp-hour battery with 18.5 volts, and it can refill tires up to 33.
Now, as she's showing you guys, you can charge your phones, you can charge other devices. It's got USB-A's, USB-C's. It's going to allow you to inflate even truck tires, some RVs and stuff like that. Up to about 150 to 180 PSI, I believe this one is. Nice, good battery percentage with this. I think it's almost like 80 watt hours or a little bit more than that. Has flashlights built in, nice large digital display. You should be able to go anywhere from about 28 PSI to about 35 PSI in about 30 to 40 seconds or so, depending on the vehicle. The heavier the vehicle, the longer it's going to take, and I'm just going to go there. So if you guys are doing larger trucks, or if you guys doing the, like stuff like that, it'll take you a little bit longer because the heavier vehicle will take more to get that air compressed in there, but it does well. You guys can do basketballs on this. You guys can do, of course, inflatable rafts. It's got the little nozzles to swap out. Like Sheila says, it's always good to have one around. You never know when you guys might be able to need to add a little extra air in your car, or might need a little flashlight or phone charge with that. Cool options. Now, I use a whole different setup personally because it's a jump starter style, plus it has all of those beautiful air compressors. But that's a good one from Fantech. Fantech does good stuff. Up next should be Real-Link.
Hey everyone, and may the force be with you, Nikkei.
We don't need the sound of this video. This is just the Real-Link Argus. This is actually the Real-Link Argus PT. This is a great little solar camera. Now, this camera does have a solar panel that's going to allow it to keep fully charged. Also is an 8 megapixel style camera. Has all the mounting hardware, pan, tilt, and zoom, 360-degree rotatable. Should be able to get a full field of view while having two-way audio and night vision. Means it's going to record like it's the day at night, which is kind of cool with it. Nice long cable for the solar panel, so you guys can get that solar panel up and out of the way and into an area that gets more sun than maybe the placement of the camera. Does have an antenna. The antenna is quite large for this one, but that's because they want to make sure that you have that connectability to the phone app and your home internet connection, because you're going to connect up through that. Now, with that, you guys can actually pair it up with the app into what's called their NVR system, because they do have an NVR system. The NVR system will allow you to watch this one as well if you guys have the whole Power over Ethernet system as well. It's just going to give you an extra option into that system with it. Now, it does have an SD card slot, so if you guys want to extend the SD card slot, you guys can do that. 2 LEDs, 2 infrared sensors, apertures well done with this. I have a camera with the solar out back. They really are a great option. I live in an apartment building, so don't have the solar option personally, but even though my cameras do have solar panels that I can use with them. Don't need to. Right here you guys are seeing now. I do recommend putting the cable up and out of the way. I also recommend hanging your cameras at least 9 feet high, or more. The higher you are, the more likely that somebody's not going to come by and whack it off your house while they're coming to do their thing at your house, right? You want to make sure that they get that full thing. Two-way audio, can take pictures, can take stills, can take clips. You guys can adjust it by hand, but it also does auto tracking as well. So let's say somebody walks in the yard. It's going to start and track it. It's going to allow you to take pictures. It's going to allow you to follow them through the yard. It's going to allow you to do whatever you really need to with it. It's got a great resolution, very well done, 4K, perfectly well done piece of product. So You guys need a security camera system. Really does phenomenal pieces. That's a really, really cool one. Yeah, I agree. Having cameras, man. I live in an apartment building. I'm probably a little bit paranoid. No, not really. I do have 4 or 5 cameras in my house alone. So inside my house, I have like 5 cameras inside. I have the cameras outside as well at the door for the doorbell camera, package cameras. It's just safe, my safety. It's all it's for. It's like, I do a lot of content creation. I want to make sure that, if maintenance is in my house, that nothing gets messed with, and that's why I have it. They will also help if you guys ever have home robbery. You guys can actually get the camera a picture. Really great ideas. Cool little pieces right there. If you're looking, really. Now we also got a little vacuum. James here, and today we're taking a look at the Eufy S11 Max RoboVac. Now the S11 Max RoboVac is a very, very nice RoboVac that is actually super thin. Now this is 2000 PA strong suction, so you have your Pascal scale suction, which is going to suck up a lot of stuff very quick, very easy like. If you want, just hold the power down to turn it on, and of course it's going to come on. Do make sure that you do power it up, and to make sure that you guys, of course, charge it before the first use. Now you're going to get about 100 minutes of vacuuming time on quiet clean. So on your lowest setting, about 100 minutes with that. Now this is actually kind of cool. It's less than 3 inches thick, so it should fit under pretty much a lot of things. Now with this on the front, of course, you do have your sensor. This is what's going to keep the house mapped, and this is also what's going to keep track of stuff in there. It's going to bump into it. Once it bumps it, it's going to realize that it needs to move and shift position. On the bottom is where you're going to be greeted with, of course, the edging tool. The edging tool does need to be inserted on there. But you'll also be greeted with your actual cleaning piece right here with that. Now, they do give you a cleaning brush just in case you need to cut out some hair off that or clean it out with that. And that's actually kind of cool. Now, with it, on the back is going to be your debris bin. Of course, the debris bin does pull out. Once you pull it out, you're going to be greeted with it, of course, and then you can actually pop it open. And this is where you'll empty out your debris, and this is also where you'll find your HEPA filter. Now, the HEPA filter does just pop out, and it is replaceable. You'll need to change that rather regularly, probably every 3 to 4 months or so with that. Now, it does need to be emptied, so you will need to empty that, of course, with that. Now, to put this back on, of course, it's just simply pop it in just like this, and it's going to slide in and lock in just like that. You're up and running. That's all there is to this. Now, the cool thing about this is it does have a home base to actually charge itself. All right, with this, guys, you do have the home base. It's going to allow it to come back and charge when you need it to charge. You have full control inside the app and remote control with the S11. Now, the 11S Max comes with the actual remote control, which is kind of cool. So you guys can actually vacuum with the remote control if you want. Has, of course, room control, so you guys can pick and choose which rooms you want. No-go zones. It's going to allow you to pick and choose from the Boost IQ the suction that you have. And it has 4 suction levels, which is great. You're going to have a nice battery life with this, but if you need to, have it set to charge at different times. Cool thing is with the app, you guys can actually pick and choose when it vacuums. So let's say you guys want it to vacuum in the middle of the night while everybody's sleeping. You can do that. It's a great little piece. And the no-go zones means, we don't want to vacuum in this area. Maybe you have a little baby sleeping, and you don't want it to go in there and bump around and make noises and wake the baby up. You can do that. Maybe you guys have an area where your puppy is, and you don't want it to go in that area with the puppy because the puppy is going to destroy the vacuum. That's the way it works with this, and that's how it's going to do. The Boost IQ is really well done, but has everything you guys can need. Will actually determine if it's going to come to an edge, and it will stop itself from jumping off the edge, which I think is even better with that. So really cool little option right there from the 11S Max from Eufy. But if you guys want something a little bit different, then let's talk about this.
Everyone, may the force be with you, Nick.
This is the L60. Now, this is a dual 5,000 PA strong suction. That's right, dual vacuum. Got dual motors with this vacuum, which is actually phenomenal piece for this stuff. Now, again, it has no-go zones. So you have those no-go zones. It has iPath laser navigation. The iPath laser navigation means it's going to map out your full house, and it's going to know your house daily. Every day it goes through, it's going to remap it out because, let's be honest, our houses are forever always changing. We may move a piece of furniture. We may leave a shoe on the floor. It will learn that, it will go around it, and it won't suck it up. Cool part is it can actually go back, it can actually put itself away, it can actually recharge itself, and everything else in between. The 5,000 PA strong suction is a lot of suction. It's going to pick up a lot of dirt and grime that normally some other devices wouldn't do. It accurately will scan and it will visually build that map for the zone cleaning, suction levels, room selections, and no-go zones. But the iPath laser navigation will also notice edges, so it won't go downstairs, won't jump off of the closet, it will counter wherever you throw it, right? You don't have to worry about it. Again, Boost IQ is going to allow you to change through the suctions, and it will also allow it to do it itself. So if it notices, oh, this is hardwood, but this is a carpet, and you can tell that, it will actually change the suction with this. My mic, that is because of the new software, Sheila. So the new software gives me no adjustment. So my microphone is just where it's at. And that's just, I have no adjustment over it. Yeah, I'm surprised the videos are that much lower. Is my volume really that low? Is it? You can hear me fine. It's just lower than the other stuff. YouTube. You're on YouTube? What are you doing on YouTube? Oh, Vic. I can adjust. You know what? I believe I can actually adjust those down some. Alright. I adjusted the videos down a little better. Let me know if this sounds better.
Extra little brush to do some cleaning, but very simple model, very user friendly. It's just, again, it's a breeze. The dustbin capacity is also pretty amazing, especially when you're using this thing for everyday cleaning tasks. And the high performance filter captures like allergen.
Can't go much lower than that. We'll go with that for now. It's all good. It's all good. Great little vacuum again, guys. Self-charging. You'll have to empty it out. That's what you're gonna have to do. But great little piece. Edging tool, cleaning. You guys got a vacuum. It's gonna do well. I think we got ESR wallet. Yeah, ESR. You're researching cameras. What are you researching cameras for? What type of cameras? That's what I want to know.
Be with you, Nikita with Dragon.
That's a better question. What type of camera are you researching, G? Alright guys, we got ESR. This is going to be a MagSafe wallet. Now this is a magnetic wallet that's going to allow you to magnetically stick it to your iPhones. It's going to allow you to put in a couple cards, maybe your ID, maybe a credit card, a couple dollar bills if you really wanted to. It's kind of cool. I want something for scene 2. What do you mean scene 2? I'm confused. You mean for recording videos and stuff? Or do you mean for like streaming or something? You need more explanation. Right? Magnetic strong, guys. Very, very strong. Oh, okay. I use the Sony ZV-E10 for my main camera most of the time. I use my Sony ZV-E1 for the backup. But the OBSBot Tiny 2 is my go-to for the action and moving for my tables and stuff. So I don't like the little screen on the sun. You don't like the? I'm confused. Now you got me confused. You don't use the feedback on your screen when recording? You don't use the feedback on your screen when recording? Is that what's going on here? All the screens are that small. Now you can actually connect up a monitor to those. So see that's your problem. You got rid of the good stuff. Sony's where it's at. I really want the new Sony ZV-E10 II, Mark II. The new Sony ZV-E10 Mark II is what I really want. The Sony ZV-E, the Sony Z7 III or 7 Mark III, Sony 7 Mark III or whatever it is. That's a beastly camera, but really. Yeah, I prefer my Sonys. I love my Sony cameras, and I use. I don't know if you can see this, so let's see. I have full feedback of what I'm watching. So I watch what my camera sees. I watch the show live. I have all the chats. So I have all of that feedback. I don't use, so like when I'm recording, I don't use the little screen. When I'm recording videos, I don't use the little screen. I never even watch the little screen at all. It's the same when I'm streaming. So, all right, we're gonna show you guys a Bezos magnetic power bank up next. You're walking around and your phone dying all the time and not have. This is a 10,000 milliamp power bank that's going to connect up to your iPhones, guys. It's going to allow you to charge your iPhone at least twice without a problem. Magnetically connects and wirelessly charges. That means you don't have to worry about your battery dying. Now, it's a 20-watt charging capable only through the wired connection. So if you guys use the cabled connection, you're going to get that 20 watts. If not, it's about 7.5 watts of wireless charging. That's what Apple does. Quick charging capability. You guys can have this power bank charged in about an hour or so without a problem off of the 20-watt charging cable. Has, of course, LED lighting. Now, if you guys want to magnetically connect it and charge it through the USB-C connection through Lightning cable or USB-C to USB-C, it can do that. You guys can do that as well. You don't have to worry about it. It's just a simplified little power bank that's going to allow you to keep up and running and going in times of need. So you don't have to worry about that. And that's just the way it's going to work. But if you guys need some cables, we'll then check out this. And today we're taking a look at a 3-pack of iPhone charging cables. Now, this is from Meesup. This is their MFI certified cabling, guys, which is actually quite cool. It means it's. Now, this is, of course, a very cool little MFI certified 3-pack of Lightning cable to USB-A charging cable. I'm using that cable right now on this phone right here, so I actually have it. You guys can actually do this. 3 10-foot cables, MFI certified, which means they're compatible with your iPhones, has the little chip, not gonna, drop the charging wattage or anything like that. Now, some other cool parts about this is, guys, they're gonna allow you to do some other stuff with that. And that's where it's going to work with this. It's a beautiful little piece. And that's where it's going to work on how with that. Now, it's a great little option with this 3 cables, 10-foot sections. You guys can connect it up, charge whatever you want to. Very strong braided cable with that. Sheila says she's having a problem, can't message back in chat. And I don't see that they did anything to her, so that's really weird. But Sheila got booted from here. Unless she got booted from other chats too. Sheila, knock it off. We also have up next, I'm going to believe this is going to be another Govee product. So we got Govee Smart Plug.
I'm here showcasing the Govee Smart Plug 2-pack. What you get here is plugs that you can put in the wall that connect to your phone via Bluetooth app, and you can use your app to turn them on and off or set timers. All you have to do is simply plug it in. You'll see the little blue light on the side. There's a tiny button on the side. You press the button when you're inside the app, and it tells you to, and that's how you pair it with your Govee
that's
app.
An app issue.
Real simple. You get 2 in the pack, and they're easy to pair. Once you get set up and you pair it in the app, in this case, I have my light bulb set on it. Simply press the on-off button on the right in the app, and you could.
All right, guys. Inside the app, you can turn it on and off with the pieces. You guys can do voice controls. It's a 15-amp style 4-pack, simplified little product. You guys can plug them in, use them everywhere. They're all going to interlink with the app, which is kind of cool. So that's very, very well done. So Govee. If you guys need some Govee little products, they got you covered right there as well. Now, poor Sheila can't even comment to me. She's got to privately chat with me. A very cool little screwdriver kit right here from Wesdet. Right, now, this is actually a multi-piece kit. One screwdriver kit. Now, the Wesdet 49-in-1 screwdriver kit, it's going to have double-sided bits and heads. It's going to have Torx, Phillips screwdrivers, whatever you really need to tear apart those electronics. Now, it's a screwdriver with a nice little metal case on it. Now, the metal case does do well. It's going to allow you to pop it, open it, and everything with that if you need. Now, you're going to have, of course, every bit you could ever need to tear apart your laptops and other pieces. Now, yes, I know the carousel's not moving. The app's having problems as well, so we're trying to get that going. Magnetic tips, guys. It's a free spinning style screwdriver, so you got the free spinning tip. It's going to do what you need in here. It's going to allow you to just click it and move along. So, cool screwdriver. Great little piece, $10. Can't go wrong with a $10 screwdriver. You guys really do stuff like that. So, really, really amazing and beautifully well done. Now, we're going to show you guys an air purifier up next.
Hey everyone, and may the force be with you. Nikita with Dragon Blogger here to show you the Muka Air Purifier. This thing is pretty fantastic because it helps, get dander and air pollutants out of the air and into your filter, where it can keep them out of the air and you breathing in fresh air at all times possible. This thing is very easy to set up. It comes compact, as you can see. Everything is in the bottom. All you have to do is take the plastic off and you have access to the brand new air filter and the charger for it. And then basically once you pop that air filter back in and latch it back shut, then you are good to go. It has a couple of different settings that you can see at the top, such as the power button. It has different fan speeds, a light that you can turn on and off, a lock button that you can use. You have to hold it for 3 seconds, and once you hold it on, it will basically stop everything from locking. As you can see here, it takes a while. It took me a bit to figure it out, but once you do that, you basically can't touch anything else, and then you hold it for about 2 seconds, and then you're able to touch things. This is the fan speed that I was mentioning. It has 4 modes, 1, 2, 3, and nighttime quiet, as well as a timer that you can set from 2, 4, 6, and 8 hours, and then basically you're good to go. So once you have whatever settings you want, you simply lock it, and you can leave it for as long as the timer allots. But basically, this thing is really awesome for a lot of reasons. You can basically just kind of set it and forget it once you get those settings where you want it to, and then you can relax knowing that you are breathing some clean, crisp, and fresh air inside the comfort of your own home.
So that's the cool little air purifier if you guys need right there from, of course, Mocha. Now we're also going to show you guys the Asakuki oil diffuser or scent diffuser as well.
Hey everyone, Nikita with Dragon Blogger here to show you the premium essential oil diffuser by Asakuki for a better life. I absolutely love Asakuki as a brand. I have one of their other smart diffusers, and it's basically the downgraded model of this new one here, and I love the design of this thing. It is so cool with its like semi-opaque white with a nice little touch of wood aesthetic. Here are the buttons that are going to be for the side. Now what I also think is really cool about this diffuser is that you can use it straight up out the box, but you can also get the Tuya app and pair it and then go ahead and change certain settings more in depth from the app, and I think that is so cool. Now I'm going to be using this with some Asakuki frankincense, their essential oils, and I already had some water prepared to just go ahead and put in here, and I'm going to put my liking of essential oil essentially. But I think this diffuser, I loved the first one. This one is just even more amazing. It's just an upgraded version with a cooler aesthetic, very sleek with the square design too, and just like I said, getting.
Now with this, guys, add your own essential oils, add the water, let it diffuse, and throw out all of that beautiful aroma into the air that you like. Wireless controlled, guys, can change the coloring, change the amount of mist that you want. Over 30 hours of runtime on a full tank. Get that essential oils out there. Get that aroma that you really want on hand. Now, we're going to move forward. We're going to show you guys the Geiger Super Blocks. We're going to jump a few products with this.
Hey guys, Nikita with Dragon Bloggers here to show you the awesome game by Geiger.
Now, this is the Geiger Super Block Challenge device. Now, what it's going to do is it's going to have multi-levels of challenges while using these little colored blocks to connect up and try to design the designs that it's telling you to make. Now, it's going to light up on this piece, and then you're going to have to pick and choose and figure out the pieces. The quicker you are, the better and smart, all the other cool stuff. That's battery operated. When you turn it on, you guys can actually go in and it'll change the levels. Once you power it up, it'll come on. It's going to start with, like, let's say level 0 and then go all the way up to level 1 and then all the way up to 99 and keep going, right? Now, once it stops in there, it's going to actually show you guys up in the corner. It's going to say, oh, the X is red blocks. The little T, it's going to show you guys different blocks. It's going to tell you guys which blocks you need to use to make the patterns. Now, yes, you're going to see the lights, and some people are going to be like, oh, well, this is really simple. Well, yeah, because you're at the beginning level. Now, when you start going farther, it's going to allow you to do that. Once you press it in there, it actually will flash and say, oh, indication. Well, right there, it didn't indicate fully because it wasn't fully pressed down. So he's got to pop it back up, that one at the end, and then click and push it down a little bit better to go to the next pattern. That's all he's going to have to do with this. Just you got to make sure it next in there properly right there. It says, oh, level done. You've got the level. You completed it. You'll pull those blocks back out. You're going to click the next level or whatever. You don't have to start off in low levels. You guys can go higher levels with that. Now, right here, it's going to say, oh, we have two different things to do. So we're going to have to design these two different pieces. Oh, well, this one fits the top and the other is going to fit the bottom. You guys are going to pick and choose that again. Then once you guys have the level done, you pull it out and switch levels again. Guys, back and forth in choosing through this. It's going to help get those synapses going in your brain with a cool little piece. So Geiger's got you covered, guys, with that one. Really cool little option, of course. Now, we also have a dog bed up next. If you guys haven't seen the dog beds, you guys should. The dog beds are cool. These are from Isihega. I'm sure I butchered that name, but hey, that's all good. We're going to go over here. You guys can see the dogs battling it out on this actual video. This is a nice memory foam mattress piece for multiple dogs. Now, it comes in multiple sizes for all of those dogs. So you guys can actually have little ones or big dogs. It's up to you what you choose. Waterproof topping, egg crate memory foam all the way around. Comes in 8 sizes, like 13 colorways with this. Fully waterproof and machine washable cover. So if you guys want to take it off, you guys can wash it in the washing machine. But it's going to allow you to have the dogs to have a nice and a beautiful little bed while laying around on the floor, while giving them that extra little comfort that you probably should give your puppos, right? It's a cool little piece right here. I actually like it. So right there, Isihaga's got you covered. Now, we have a Tater Nate video. I'm going to actually let this full video play. This is, of course, from ProLab.
All right, so as you can probably see in here by the echo, I'm in my garage. Super dirty, as you can see. I've been cleaning all of this up. I'm super excited for this video. So I've literally been working inside of this garage all day, getting it organized, getting my tools organized, getting it cleaned up. And you can see right down there, that's all of the dirt that was just on the ground. It doesn't look like much, but I already vacuumed some of it up. But I need you guys to listen to me. I have tested so many ProLux products and everything has been incredible. We recently just got this in right here. This is their wall-mounted garage vac. Let's go ahead and open it up. We're going to show you everything that it comes with, and then we're also just going to show you how I install it on the wall. Just a side note before we open this up, if you guys don't have a package opener, just go ahead and get yourself one of these. They're so cool. They don't cut you. They only open boxes. Pretty neat. All right, so first up right here, we're gonna have an attachment, boom, that's a broom attachment, which is gonna be incredible because I've been sweeping manually. It's 2024. Oh, a whole roll of attachments, check this out. Look, it's literally a roll of attachments. I love that nozzle right there. That's gonna be good for cars. Here's another attachment. This is gonna be good for like your floors and stuff like that. For this one, we're gonna have to get up close and personal because I have no idea what's going on in here. Thank you for the simple packaging, ProLux. Oh, just more attachments. That's really nice. I mean, you literally have an attachment for everything that I see so far. I mean, ooh, the bristles on that, that's going to be for cleaning. I don't know why I sang that, but yeah. And then just attachments on top of attachments. Pretty cool. All right, so before we take it out, what you can see right here, this hose is what I am most excited for. It's a 30-foot hose. A 30-foot hose. I already measured in my garage. There's nowhere from any starting point in my garage that hose won't reach. That's incredible. Looks like we got some hardware.
Now, you guys can see in the video, he's actually dismantling, showing you guys every piece that comes with it. This does need to be mounted in your shop or your garage, wherever you put it. It's going to come with a nice long 32-foot cable or hose. That hose is going to allow you to reach areas that you normally wouldn't do. Now, it is a wet-dry hose, which is actually kind of cool. So it can actually do wet and dry with this. 162 CFM of suction, which is beautifully well done. It's going to have everything you need. It's got the tool caddy. It's got the deep crevice tools. It's got the extension wands. It's got the 30-foot cabling. It's got, of course, the garage vacuum unit. It's got the duster brush. And it's got the horsehair brush. It's got the inflator, the blowing tool. So you guys can inflate stuff as well with this. You can use this as an air compressor to inflate blow up rafts and stuff, which is great. Combo tools and everything else in between. this is going to allow you to do well. And it does have to be mounted into your garage, though. Now, with a 30-foot hose, you probably could reach inside your house a little bit as well with that. And it does have the hose holder and everything else in between to set this up and do that. Now, it's a 12 amp motor, so it's going to have a nice motor, but it is about 73 decibels. It's not super loud, but it's going to be louder than some of the others that you guys have normally ever seen. It also has a 3-year warranty with this. Now, you guys can see right here, he's got a garage. He's going to be setting this up, and he's going to, of course, be connecting it. Now, he's going to mount it to the wall. And he's going to pre-drill through the brick and all of this other stuff. If you don't know what you're doing, do be cautious. It's going to have lag bolts and everything that you're going to have to put in there. The holes you are making are permanently going to be in this wall. If you do not want to damage that wall, pick a different place or pick a different way to hang it. It doesn't have to be mounted this way. You guys can make up a wood rack to hold it if you really wanted to. That's up to you guys how far you go. But yes, it's meant to be wall mounted. There's that big hole that he just put in that brick facet. Now, you need, of course, a brick drill and then everything. And then you're going to lag it into the wall, and then it's going to, of course, hold it down. Now, he's using 2. They say 4, but hey, you should be fine with 2. Let's go there. Once you have it up there, then you'll pick and drill and, of course, connect it. Turn it on, and then you guys can actually start using it to suck up everything. Now, remember, the hose is going to be your limitations of the amount or size of the stuff that's going to go through it. So if you have super large debris, it may not go through it. But if it's going to be like sand, dust, dirt, and everything else, it's going to do well with that. And that's just the way it's going to work. Great little option, of course, right there. That is from Prolux. That's the garage wall-mounted device that you've probably never seen. Probably should have. Now, we're also going to show you guys the Comfy Air electric massager for the head. Yeah, Comfy Air. Little scalp massager. And now you guys can see right there, video doesn't exist. That video does not exist. So let's try this again. Let's see if we can actually come back over here. Let's get you guys the video. For some reason that video didn't pop up. Let's try this again. Oh. Well, let's see here. Are all the maybe this?
You're talking about the Comfier head massager. Now, what you get
One
here...
of the videos did not work, so we're going to show you guys the scalp massager right here. This is a Justin product that Justin did. And this is a cool massager. It's almost like a little scalp walker. And the little scalp walker is going to go on your head, and it's going to massage around with little fingers and going around with it. It's a cool idea. Thank you guys for the follow. I appreciate that. Fully rechargeable, guys, has, of course, the little stand that's going to sit in and recharge itself. And there's, of course, the little feet that move around with it. Once they start moving and all that other cool stuff, you're going to get that nice massage with it. That's actually kind of cool. To get that massage and moving and everything and comfortability with this, it's going to do well for you. It's just going to allow you to start getting that scalp massage that some of you may have never had, but probably should try. Scalp massage is a beautiful, beautiful idea. Now, with it, fully rechargeable, guys, it should last you a good amount of time on a charge, but you got the recharging base, so it's going to allow you to do that. 15% clippable coupon as well. Now, it's got 84 massaging nodules on the end of this actual piece, which is crazy to think about. There's 84 of those nodulars that's going to rotate, move around, and do this. Now, IPX7 waterproof, which means you guys can actually use it in the shower, in the bathtub. It's not going to hurt the device. Now, 2 ways of charging it with this one. You guys can do the base, or you guys can charge it right on the actual piece itself. Now, if you charge it on the piece itself, make sure that the cap or the piece is actually put back over it to make sure that it's fully waterproof. $39, 50% clippable coupon. Great little option for you guys if you need. Now, we got some sandals up next from Dream Pairs, and we're going to allow you to watch it. Now, remember, Dream Pairs comes in multiple colors, sizes, and variations for everything.
Today we're taking a look at this really nice pair of sandals by Dream Pairs. This is going to be a sandal that you can wear casually, but also a little bit more dressy. You can see that you have the 2 straps, and you have kind of this animal print design. You have sort of the tweed or the rope wrap for embellishments. These are super comfortable. They're padded sole. You do have the buckle on each side, and it's quite adjustable. You also have the non-slip sole, which is really nice because if you're walking a lot.
Now, as you guys can see in this video, it's actually a cool little piece. It does come in size 5 all the way up to size 11. There's like 12 different variations of the sandal, so if you guys, the leopard print isn't the one for you, they have other ones. Now, it is a platform style wedge sandal. It is stitched in, has a nice little grip on the bottom, so you shouldn't slip and fall when wearing them or walking around. So cool little piece right there if you guys are looking from Dream Pair. Now we have another pair of Dream Pair shoes up next. This is going to be like the kids slip on a boot, dress boot style. So
Cute little ankle boots are by Dream Pairs, and they look like brown leather, and they have little pockets of sparkly gold there, and the gold zippers. One is for looks, that one there, and on the other side there is a workable zipper. That's kind of a nice touch, isn't it? And it just has a tiny little heel with a pull at the ankle and a nice little heel with a little grip, and that looks like.
now these shoes again come in multiple sizes, all the way down from small kids to big kids. They do have different colorways, so if you guys want a pink variation, they have that. They also have a black variation, like a tan that we're showing you guys here, and a couple others. Now, multiple sizes for the kids. The price point, about $31, is actually a really good price point. Now we have one last pair of shoes in the cart to show you guys as well.
They were taking a look at the ever
these, of course,
popular
are again
Dream
some slip-on
Pairs.
shoes.
Now this is the Luca style, and what's great about these shoes is you have a mesh material, and so that's going to be very breathable. It's going to be comfortable. You have the pull-on tab, and that's Velcro, so you can just tighten that across your foot. You're going to see that you have a really nice sole, but these are really great. You know, they're lightweight and they're flexible. You can see the bottoms kind of have some traction, so that's going to allow you to not slip and slide so much. And, you know, this is just going to be really great to just wear and to keep. They're very comfortable. And
now, as you guys can see, these are slip-ons, but they do have a little Velcro piece that's going to allow you to fit your foot in there if it's a little bit larger, and then allow you to snug them on tight. It's kind of cool. Multiple colors yet again, and multiple sizes. So if this is not the color or size you want, Dream Pairs has got you covered with that. At about $30, it's actually a cool little option of that, of course. Now, they also have a blue and orange variation for those of you that need that on hand as well. Now, with that, that is the last product I have for you guys on this show today. I want to thank everybody for following and joining in. If you haven't, guys, hit the follow button, hit that live notification button. We go live around here quite a bit. I'll actually be back here tonight doing a Jackery stream with some power stations. So, guys, I will be back at 9 o'clock Eastern, 6 o'clock Pacific with another stream. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you on the next show.